All right, there goes a load of ties. We could have put a few, could have put a 30 pack on there, but there's a few sweet gums on there. And I would rather be safe than sorry. Blow a tire out. I heard one man told me it's $500 you blow a tire. I don't know about what kind of tires he's using, but my tires ain't that much, I don't think. I buy them from Adam Smith up there at Monica Brothers in Silsby. You go see him. He'll work you up a deal. Good fella. Well, we got, I'm gonna clean up the mill a little bit while Aaron's running that load. We still got about I think we got about 10 or 12 ties cut over there. Need to do a little maintenance. This ground is so muddy, I don't wanna run the tractor much. So anyway, we'll do a little maintenance, maybe cut a couple more ties, and yep, that's about it. All right, y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to you here in a little bit. Right now I'm here by myself. Aaron's gone, taking a load taking a load of ties. So this is how we load our log deck. See if we can find a couple of more 8'8" to 8'10" logs. There's some big log there. That one is 8'9". I'm not gonna cut it right now, but all of those 8'2", 8'5", 8'4", 7'8", 7'6", those are too short for what I'm trying to cut right now, so those won't do me any good. Let's see. Let's get that 9. There's a 9.5 and a 8.8. That's a 7.8. Let's get those, that 9.5 and 8.8. See if that'll. Getting a little wet here. Got a couple of loads of logs in. It has a lot of short stuff. But it's just not very, it's not very profitable, if there's any profit at all, actually, by the time I pay for those pay for the logs. Sometimes you got to take a little bad with the good. one end up where it'll fit on that board closest to the mill head right now. Both of those should. All right, that's a deck full of logs. That's a pretty good load. That's got some sweet gum glitches in it. That old wet gum is pretty heavy. I had to build a fire out here for long, burn some of this old stuff. Some pieces of sweet gum in there that make some nice boards that I just cut out because some of it had nails in it. So I just cut deep cuts to try to keep from messing up a $30 blade. I don't do a whole lot with sweet gum other than try to, if I can get a railroad tie out of it. The wood miser cut thin. I cut veneer, make plywood. Left the board on that. Can't make no money doing that. Some of this stuff had nails. It does that. If I hit a nail, I'll put an old blade on there and try to find, if it's a pretty good sized log, try to find the nail and dig it out. Or I hit a bullet or something out, it don't mess my blades up. I'll show you a blade here in just a minute that I hit a screw. And you're talking about do some damage that's not, you hit a carbon nail, a lot of time you can, if it don't knock the teeth completely out, I can sharpen it. But I'm gonna show you that. When I hit that screw yesterday, this blade basically, a blade costs you, with your shipping and all, costs about $30 a blade for these. Now, if you can see how good those teeth, every one of them, there's a good tooth, but this whole row here, It don't take just a minute or just a second. And that's the section that it cut the nail. I mean, it cut that screw. It'll cut the screw. It'll cut metal just like it will the wood, but it will knock your teeth out. Literally knock your teeth out. So there's a nut. That's a blade that's got some needs to be sharpened, but I can sharpen it. This one of the Logmaster blades. On my buddy's mill, he uses this. I'm using Cook's bandsaw 8-degree blades, and he uses Timberwolf. I ain't sure what degree they are, but that it's a what you can see. His blades are a wider blade than mine. There's some black walnut, beautiful black walnut. And there's another black walnut log, and a couple old heart pine there. Some old growth stuff. He's making some beautiful lumber out of it. But anyway, there's that walnut. He's done cut, I think two logs. He's cut a couple, cut several mantles out of it. And this is some sweet gum right here. And sweet gum makes them, it's pretty, but come back at right there, liable to look like a folded up, back up on itself there. So anyway, just gonna show you them bad teeth where that old nail did some damage. Not a nail, that old screw. That's just the cost of doing business on when you try to find. I run a metal detector. I didn't on those logs. I don't have it with me today, or yesterday, or today. And you don't always detect it. So anyway, I have cleaned up, sorted logs. I got the deck ready to go with logs. You can see my scrap pile. I ran the edger, cleaned up all my flitches. I got a bundle of 1x6s. I got a bundle of, started on 1x8s and some 1x4s, and then on the outside edge there's some hardwood, some sweet gum stuff that I got to keep it separated. Let me show y'all this here. This is some pretty pine. It's cut into 1x12s. Only deal, it's about 7'10", but if somebody wants to do some pretty work with pine, there it is. You better hit me up before it's all gone. All right, that's about it. It's chilling on down out here, so I'm getting ready to. Well, the only thing I need to bring a bucket over here and move that out. We just about got ourselves blocked out here on sawdust. You need some sawdust? Hey, make you a special deal on it. Make you a special deal. Contact me later.